the youth of Ghana, arise. Let's fight for the future of our country, Ghana. From bad leadership, enough is enough. Ghana, obey you. Kofi Kwanti Nadaruma, Ghana, obey you. Emre Nedru, say Ghana, obey you. Mre Panadru, say Ghana, obey you. Yeah, when you dance, so Keke Bayama, Ghana, oh. Mre Panadru, say Ghana, obey you. Yeah, when you dance, so Keke Bayama, Ghana, oh. Mre Panadru, say Ghana, Ghana has gold, bauxite, diamond, cocoa, timber, oil. Indeed, Ghana is really endowed with a lot of natural resources. Ghana has what it takes to be rich, super developed country. But yes, still, we are retrogression. Ghana, Meburu, Keke Yomu, Gidiepa, Ube to me, I'm a Ghana yet to say you. Yawareshemo, who's that? Keke Bayama, Ghana, yo. I'm ripping a drew, Sagana Bay. Ghana for your thing. We need a new leader. New Ghana, new leader. Courageous and visionary leader. Yawiyemwa, Yanya Obiati Sakekeo. Kofi Kwanti. Obebuwa Magana, ye. One Ghana, one people. Ghana many na ye baku. And found it just a hoodro. I kika wo maimu. Yanka ubam to Sabrayo. Yabra ye dema o my Ghana. I'm ripping a drew. Sagana bay.
Ready way I go buy the tin or as I come back again they say the price increase. Actually then baby I did an 1 fan 2 year free talk. I'm going to carry on and baby. Yo, yeah, yo, yeah, near Bri and Dia, bro. This don't be time for games. Or man, pro internet and so dark complaints. Common stability, yeah, team if I tell it today, yeah, pray balance, yeah, president, I join your planes. No be 140 be the bribe and corruption. But this be the time for use one assumption. Me, I stand for peace, development of the nation. Me, entertain interests and liars for the nation. The resources utilized, price for compromise. My head be one come then you back go die. Economy now you weak, in pen you phone so you foot to fly. Parliamentarians a ceremony for energize. From Teho, time no be yours. Easy here one more tico. Mobile another form and a here for people. Ya can a bomb mobile. What the beer yet in Monko, Miss Mama Suto. I drink to the beer at the set for the right move. Set for the right move. You want your code for your box side. What the hell did we do? What the hell did we do? I don't know yet, I don't know yet, but you know your blue juice. You know your blue juice. But over me so you know that. It's a Ghana, we need change. Yeah, Kofi Kranting. Kofi Kranting. Yeah, penny year party, yeah, Kofi Kranting. Kofi Kranting. Dollar nako high with the suffer, yeah, Kofi Kranting. Kofi Kranting. On my knee page here with no stress, yeah, Kofi Kranting. Kofi Kranting.
Yeah, you'll be a hospital. Yeah, you'll be a schools. Yeah, you'll be a bridges. Yeah, you'll be a bank. 2024 general election. Kofi Kranting. Kofi Kranting. The popular choice of the third force. Kofi Kranting. Kofi Kranting. Oh my Ghana, Bayado. Kofi Kranting. Kofi Kranting. MPP and DC away. Kofi Kranting. Kofi Kranting. 2024 general election. Kofi Kranting, the man with the vision. Or dream of running, Kokrane Miriwa. He's the right man for the nation. He they bring us national development plan. Ghana fair wabro Jenya, then go run. Come back home just to settle down. Cause Ghana by yede, will be ever done in mind. Every single town will be ever any show. Yehova Toya and you'll be any other show. Kofi Kranting is capable of doing this thing. So what the back make you all go 2024 general election. Kofi Kranting. Kofi Kranting. The popular choice of the third force. Kofi Kranting. Kofi Kranting. Oh my Ghana, Bayado. Kofi Kranting. Kofi Kranting. MPP and DC away. Kofi Kranting. Kofi Kranting. popular choice of the third force. Kofi Quantin, Kofi Quantin. Oh my Ghana, Bayedo. Kofi Quantin, Kofi Quantin. MPP NDC away. Kofi Quantin, NDC away.
Chirim achene na ekasa yi efitete chirim achene ana asafo chene keka no ho pa na okko ana asem kasi biesi bere na dio Ghana mrantere maba abanko abangba mumu bebre nya adwuma nye mu yase esiniti ase munni insano dwuma biara munya sika mwa moyirenum mukununum mumma ene mawofo bere no adu se mumma muhumere so ka muhubom so abranti nimdefo bi asen ma odinkunim afe mpema bien ne aduna nan abato no mu abranti no ne Kofi Kuranten ana okoje aman Kofi Kuranten ofi ni siku ase wo nkran otua ase wo London ne New York America mfipi oje abodin wo mfiridwuma ne sikasemu wesi nketekra chese ode osianhu a onyan no bebu Ghana man ne titiri umrante ne maba Kofi Kuranten wo Ghana man wo dopa osi esese Ghana kanyan ne ho de nani kire baabi a omanfo behu se nsakrai papa mu no wo Kofi Kuranten aban de kwadwuma soronko besakra omani ama mrante ne maba enya nyuma akasi mu kwan atemponga asese esese aban nsiesie no na Kofi Kuranten si na asemhia pa osi esese yesakra mra yedibu oman no bi odin hihye pa begu fam ne Ghana beye dededede mu a muwo abefo mfiri mumo okoje aman Kofi Kuranten din se obetu sikawia ne katasehye kurakura okoje aman Kofi Kuranten serenkwa ne akwanhusan me Ghana manyira.
I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. I pledge myself to the service of Ghana with all my strength and with all my heart. I promise to hold in high esteem our heritage won for us through the blood and toil of our fathers. And I pledge myself in all things to uphold and defend the good name of Ghana. So help me God. Hello, good evening. Abusua for yaba. Nti momo modinga na mon share. Jumedin mu be show papa ne. Nti
monso na monshare no ya meka ya ho na inva dwumadi no nhyehyɛ so yɛrɛma se ne Martin kana maba after Bahumia's this speech ne de menim na meka but me de say clowns or criminals eno pe na wobetumi appoint to nti monshare na yɛmfa dwumadi no nhyehyɛ so na ne de ampae bedwa nneɛma besan agu fam nti mesrɛ mo a monshare wɔ mo platforms so na amanfo mmra na wometie because nsɛm wɔ hɔ a ɛsɛ sɛ yɛka gua yɛde mo ase sɛ mo abɛka yɛn ho wɔfrɛ me Kofi Korankye meyɛ a presidential 2024 presidential hopeful ku wɔn asumasen ne New Vision Movement wɔn asumasen a wɔde men yɛn apamfo yɛreba ne abɛsu Ghana mu because baabi a Ghana adu no ɛyɛ den nti ne mepɛ sɛ mofrɛ mo namfo yɛ NDC fo mo namfo yɛ MPP fo mo namfo yɛ Ghana fo na motie nsɛm a ne meba abɛhwie agu hɔ because ɛho hia papaapa sɛ mobɛtie na sopam ɛha yɛba wonim sɛ ɔyaw biara anim yɛka no objectively a common sense perspective or objective perspective with young often research nneɛma a yɛaposam na yɛde reba bɛma Ghana man because sɛ wodɔ Ghana wobɛhu sɛ biribiara a yɛka no ɛnyɛ propaganda sɛ na meka no yɛ objective nti yɛsrɛ sɛ tie na so pam na hwɛ sɛ ne yɛka na it makes sense ana of course say if it doesn't make sense you can always comment the biara no between us sending us note but mesrɛ mo monshare ne yɛreba bɛkan because it is so important for Ghana fo na bɛte ne yɛpɛ sɛ yɛkan NDC fo ne MPP fo ne party biara wɔn biara woyɛ Ghana ni nko ade ɛho hia papaapa sɛ wobɛtie asɛm a yɛbɛkan nti ne engagement yi to no say clowns or criminals for president. No clowns or criminals for president in 2024. Yempo bi or clown. Na yempo bi or criminal. Na yekasi clowns and criminals na one here for made them ring to men country but me per se wa would do any firm. Would do any firm ube one way clowns and one way criminals, you know. But ye be pese on name na one kasa wo de wa adwene ehu. Won a worrible o man firm. Inti my ready ana. Mesrɛ mo modin an share na nipa ahoho yen namfo yen anuanom obi amra no metie because ehu hia papa say ne obi a betie nsɛm a yebi ken na yenso yafa mo adwene. NDC ne MPP for de bia wo ba wo be spin wo kese spin a che se wo be dan nsemani na wonim se Ghana fo sebe yejiminti no abeka bibia kire yen na yenso yato na netene se enye Ghana fo na ne tie MPP ne NDC fo atoro a wo be di kire yen no na mum na say a handful best nipa 5 to 10,000 be in MPP 5 to 10,000 be in NDC okoti asem na won force no de amayin si yenye ni emfa na ya disperse sa information and ya disseminate sa information on their point to young constituencies na nkofo afa to say a gospel but ni na ya tro nene nansa Omampenyin di echiri Dr. Baumia Bemani speech. Dr. Baumia by ube wone wo President Mr. Kufuor mobile
say you have a deep understanding of Niamea Kosuntia NDC for a feel. Mo kachire mo my promise. You were conclusive. Say, mo put together, mo friend say economic management team, I will be solve something. Inti a dengana. A deng. Inti say atro na moraba di na masange pia bahumia ashe down our throats. Eremfa. This time the Eremfa. Eremfa for MPP, Eremfa for NDC. Because near NDC, MPP, and no one NDC sorry. Obi show back wenchi. Ghana for you smart. It's a spin of the facts, no, into deception, no, will not work this time. Omanpenyin John Ejikun Kufuor by no be open up for Otrofo Bahumia. Otrofo Bahumia will be open mano. Orekasi na na see inchi na nobody should trust one political parties more because political parties, one loyalty goes to political party. One loyalty does not go to the people of Ghana, sadly. Because for the opinion, wabo brevi, awuriji wuwu, John Ejikun Kufuor, utumi beka kire Ghana fusi. Bahumia is on a mission determined by destiny. Uchire dengana. How can Bahumia be on a mission determined by destiny? Bahumia. Then destiny. Destiny, whose destiny? Onwane destiny. And Ghana for destiny. So your onwane destiny, the any uncle non run. And it cannot be for Ghana for destiny. Bahumia is on a mission determined by destiny. For who? Whose destiny? Nti say J.O. Kufuor to me beken yichrewa. Now him say their loyalty no is without a doubt to one party. So because Bahumia can never be on a destiny ride for Ghana for. John Ejikun Kufuor say, "Ontumi mlemo NDC for Naba, no ontumi mlemo MPP for Naba de aba inti yenko yenim." You see, nobody wants to take the blame because they don't want to point fingers. Or per se would Ghana for accept to say Naba no Nyankopon na de beto yen so enye out of incompetence, enye yenga yen ma failures ye suffer aba de amode yenso musa because Ghana for the ye Jimmy Funti de bia yeso bibia musa. This time it's not gonna happen. Mon kan kire John Ejikun Kufuor wa be ne dia ontena hukum no ntumi mfa Bahumia meshe Ghana fokon ene sa atro na obai opanyin ureba bedi ato Ghana for say Bahumia is on a mission determined by destiny. Whose destiny? Bahumia. Then asem na mokin. How can Bahumia be on a mission determined by destiny? How? I mean, it just blows my mind. Satrui John Ejikun Kufuor no beka kire. Now, ade ba kwa John Ejikun Kufuor so kan na mesero ne say, "Also John Bahumia has a command of new technologies." And in new technologies and geopolitics, Bahumia. Now, okay, so now let's break it down. So now Mobetiasi. Bahumia, first of all, Bahumia by no was a economic messiah. Say when who said Bahumia failed totally. Inti wapese war reframe Bahumia, war rebranding and say on your economic wiskid view or your technological wiskid. Because what the economy ni kwatare Bahumia entare ebese plaster ton wiem what the tare ho ana why. Inti say Bahumia ye you were friending technological wiskid or Babemayan digitization. So now he has a deep understanding in geopolitics. Bahumia. How can Bahumia understand geopolitics? Anyone? How can Bahumia understand geopolitics? That is a blatant lie from John Ejikun Kufuor because ono ankasa John Ejikun Kufuor no onti geopolitics na se mon kan kire. because of geopolitics asia uncle behu say the whole world is going through a new world order. We are seeing de-dollarizing. The primary commodity for de-dollarization is gold. Bahumiana wodere kono ono ne the young gold na anka yede be negotiating akotena at the table of the BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. Ono de sa gold no koje oil. Inti se bahumia ti geopolitics asia den no the young gold a negotiating variable for geopolitics ni na no kwakoje oil, which we incidentally we already have. Hey, you see, politics, one share politics, can't be as say worker. But Ghana for na meresre Ghana for say Ghana for. Asema making meboa monkanche meboa dum u radio u TV ntie me biu na koda se bibia maka no meboa dum wadi enhwe me biu. But say no kware dia as say who say we are at the moment of our lives where we have to wean ourselves off MPP and NDC because we are trophy criminal organizations. Meka monhwe Kufo ne betena in his wheelchair catch and say Dr. Bahumia has an understanding of geopolitics. How can Bahumia have an understanding of geopolitics where young gold are yet geopolitics no the new currency say order comma ubruni no oil young year because when shut down to my oil refinery as I say my oil near refined into our friend in petrol what the acomo bruni what say what Temari refinery are shut it down because we need equipment. One equipment here outdated. Who is responsible for Temari refinery? The president. The president. Who vice president? You know, it should have been a key. You were friending organization. Key component to Niamana air course domestic market now to flare up in prices. You know. Petrol, meboa mon kanche. Anya petrol na ema domestic prices na akosro. Petrol kosro, gari ni kobi na ya affected. Meboa mon kanche Ghana for. Inti Bahumia nim anything about economics. Uncle Behu said the first thing to stabilize and control petrol. Did he do that? There be one ejao Temari refinery si ho na apro ergusu pro. Actually, what about the catch is I said to a point says what dismantle on what tone says scrap. These are the people that what person what back. Oh Ghana for me and your bonesa what me and your bonesa we deserve better. Ghana for deserve better. Now, so politics of Namefreni say the isolation to segregation strategy. You were friend isolation to segregation strategy. Certain way in what person why ya no white Bahumia fee economy home. Now say on the economy it was his life with the Kufuado. Say or a new born anew. One of frunty or a cleansed human being as say he's going to lead us into a new paradigm of technology through digitization. He doesn't even understand digitization. And I'll prove it to you at some point. But me perceive me call into isolation to segregation strategy. Yeah, all the politicians say yeah. Inti no one say wonye yi obi son meye flag bearer. Nani pa kone bano o feli poto te sena Mahama ene Bahumia efeli ya. Ni awo peswa and say what isolating not to segregation. So Bahumia washa say afedi all of a sudden Bahumia de bia wote Akufuado fear woodidin. Afedi wo peswa say Bahumia kra de Akufuado de just say onyo bi kra na just say open us. Hey, politics. Inti enunti no washa da yes any Akufuado e mad na sibi because Bahumia mpa wasem kra wa force no for 8 years into an administration and he didn't have control. Inti emadina sibi because your term is up. Nemo boyire Rebecca de on the other so $29,000 Chanel bags inti and on the obetumi betana dena sibi. So this is a lie. Sa branding what brand Bawumia so ne Akufo-Addo eni. Listen, Bawumia winia Akufo-Addo is going to be still next door to him or a catcher and Esoye. Akufo-Addo will still be in control. So Bawumia winia. So and say Ghana for Masada neba. Intin why ne say wo blame why is then wo isolate here now one segregate. Inti say you know the plan is say yeah isolate Bawumia from Akufo-Addo. Oh Bawumia and Akufo-Addo de Bawumia kind Osha all the MPP candidates were presenting one for president, you know, Obia per se first, or isolate, no segregate, no. Meboa. Obia ba you know ba make ansema made men ko cabinet to inti make ansema wo pa no wo fa true. If you are a key component of an organization, now we'll call meeting. Now we'll make suggestion. Now suggestion no one far. We are a person of dignity. You quit. We are a person of dignity. You don't quit when the stakes are not aligned in your favor. Now in what story say and tina dia and refim there be when you don't have credibility. We need credibility. MPP funi now. Wako sign a bond or si denga. Wako into sa won primaries no. One no. None of them has the credibility to even present themselves for presidency. I think because they were all aware said there was a rot going on in MPP and they stood and they bowed to it. And when it was convenient, no. They thought they would raise up their hands and say, hey, listen, I'm not really part of this thing. Oh, yeah, right. And say Ghana for Emma, Yema, MPP for the NDC for get away. Let me tell you this. American. Okay? In all honesty, Ghana for Mr. Muntia Semi. Say MPP and NDC my candidate. Na candidate na messy apa. As I say, you punish the whole party because a party no Mayan candidates. The responsibility of the party say, Mayan a bad candidate in the case of NDC no Mayan Mahama and Mepa Humpring, but MPP Mayan Bahumia wabe fail economy no we're moving from 122 billion cedis of debt to over 600 billion cedis of debt. We have no industries. And now we went this 14% this, we went by third quarter earnings was 28% nina yatro. Because Obian says numbers indices then the matrix no man. Obian who are about competing who say the bottom line they say how did that affect development to the indigenous person? Zero. Got a muye fi yenyensu meti hey anytime we do also bedum light. They be a wodum light in suma. So they be an also generator and also pump. Neko pump unsu. I mean, then life ni. How can you live like that? I mean, it's bad enough stressing with your own life, life in some keeping up with man family. Now, the government of Ghana, incompetence, greed, they want more obia ag faster. Obia otana Ghana be ag faster. So because simple decisions are as I say will make in any pahoton, they can't make it. And they come and they make excuses and they play this game of isolation to segregation so they could get away with it. Ghana for munti asema making me boa. We NDC ni we MPP ni ti asema making ye. Se would do Ghana. SSA ye punish MPP. SSA ye chere MPP say, it is your responsibility to give us a good person to lead us. So why am I a good person? Ni evu tuman would you be pechere so on flag bearer ni evu tumana? You will go down with the person. Wouldn't to me in jump ship in the middle of the flight to say, oh, sakwe de oba what can't be biachen, kufuado de can biachen on you. And this say kufuado kwa opokun feninku. No, opokun feninku. Mo betina wa srenkuno, mo MPP food na mo besrenkuno together. You are going to be punished severely for allowing Ghanaians to suffer under Akufo-Addo and Bawumia. It's a responsibility to give Ghanaians a person level-headed, ordinary, no dog Ghana for one phobia ma nani pa kone ba no be ma Ghana for abrabo kwechia. The party will take responsibility for that. And sister Ghana Nibia allow MPPO, NDCO to get away with it's a simple thing. Listen, Ghana for ma obia and say MPP for my candidate. What my candidate when we went Juma, they have a responsibility to find us the right candidate. So due diligence na Ghana for na say you. A more of political organization and more than yes, I do diligence and more of my a candidate. Just say in conform with the one my say young pick out of as I said, way of excellent character. 1 year excellent at least 1 year excellent character crown will buy for 4 years now. Who say 1 year as a son come more ye then more ye be in parliament to say will be impeach a Akufo-Addo will be in nephew. Na more on some build the second term. Most on the name Ghana for the second term. On the Nisa Bahumiara. On the Nisa Bahumiara. One best say I didn't we what can be beach one wanted. One say I didn't we are. Say no per se. Oh, Akufo-Addo need the astronom who on the Ofimas nearby. Ofimas nearby. Inti Bahumia de on the Akufo-Addo no crowd non compensum. Oh yeah, right. You will suffer for giving us Akufo-Addo and Bawumia. Muntie na mekeni Ghana for are going to punish MPP for, and that's how it always has to be. From this point forward, every political organization be on my end the wrong candidates na Ghana for vote manono. We have to retire that political party. We don't even have to give them a chance anymore. Yes, sir. So what ba a bad candidate ba now people in the political party in sure of our workers and massa mama saying agro will be pushing it to the side. But till say Ghana for they will play this game on us day in, day out, year in, year out. And the same goes for NDC and Mahama. Mahama was abysmal. Mahama. Akufo-Addo yawa, he say yeri feeling ti young refi say Mahama was worse. Mahama took us from 9 billion cedis to 122 billion, a statistical increase of 1,355%. From 9 to 122, a year 1,305%. Mama. So into Orion into Ofa ne or friending say 113 billion. 113 billion na Mahama accumulated in ne period or by Ofa 113 billion now divided by the average dollar to cedi rate of about 3 cedis to a dollar now. Mahama accumulated about $37 billion. $37 billion. Well, of debt. 37 billion. Well, into OC where Circle Dubai. Circle Dubai is not a $260 million project. That's a lie. Mahama si niyama Granted, Mahama see E-Blocks, where's see Seku Dubai, where's see Ridge Hospital, where's see Legon Hospital, but what fourfold price Niaman? Are there 100 million? Was it 400 million? Inti na wo ye ma ye na se wo de boy a pool. Inti wo ye ade no. Na wo overcharge ye nga say ye ni sika. Ani obi so obai ono so wanye no di sika. Muna munye. Muna no munye for Ghana. You can have an argument say no bi obai obeye kakra no. Oye inti yen samfa no mra. Ni obeye kakra no. The only person oye sing no ni obaya wanye hwe. But onye SSA yes and ne baby. And Ghanaians have to learn. Ghanaians, SSA yesue nyansa ni hu say. Obia MDC knew say Mahama was an underperformer. So when nim krampo they know now. And then now what the Mahama ba no wabe cost $37 billion of debt. Now we pese was andene ba because Akufo-Addo and Bawumia were worse. Does that make sense? Obroni beng no bedwin is out no because Ghana fo we all right today. Say just because Akufo-Addo was worse than Akufo-Addo and Bawumia worse than Mahama should come back. Is that how you think? Ghana fo mu refi. Mahama cost us $37 billion. Then not the year. Terminal 3, let me tell you, Terminal 3 does not fit an international airport. Terminal 3, you go to Kwang Kohamad, or Qatar, na Kohe Wong Airport, or Doha, Kohe Wong Airport, Ko Shanghai, na Kohe offending Wong Airport, Pudong Airport, Ko Shanghai na Kohe, Ko Beijing na Kohe Da Sing Airport, Ko Singapore na Kohe offending Singapore Airport to offending Ko Singapore na Kohe Wong Airport, na Kohe Jewel. Ko Jewel at Singapore Airport. Nakohe. So to Akwang ko Vegas, Nakohe Las Vegas Airport or America. Ko Texas Nakohe Airport. One no Wukura airports. So ko Istanbul Nakohe Wong Airport. Enya Kutuka International Airport. Na se Kutuka International Airport cost 30 million and now 40 million. Fair enough. But I wouldn't mean can't change it cost hundreds of millions. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Airport and Suta in your flooding. Minti bida. So Inti Mahama built projects, but they were so overly priced. Say now no and no can who be. Kaine who say Mahama interest payments and the debts no na Akufo-Addo buy on a Mahama on a Bawumia and a whopping inheritance part of sad debt no wada sutia and who interest in a snowball to a point over 600 billion cc because of what Mahama did. So when you go and you tell me say you want to bring Mahama back, I gonna for then how young refi munkona research what Yankasi Mahama and CBBAO, that's not what we're saying. Na American say, Mahama Niyama Osi no overpriced no. Way overpriced. Inti Abogana Foka. And Mahama NDC for Denebaye no, and Sister Ghana for ma NDC for a chance. Now ya the children won't say, if you are not sure of your candidate, don't present him or her to Ghanaians, because in your vote to they become a liability to the state. And if we don't teach these political parties that, they will forever give us bad candidates who will come rape the system, and party no obey said obey then obey isolate to segregate to get away with it. And we cannot do this. Please, Ghana, don't let us do this. Let us tell the political parties and every political organization, say, we are serious about building Ghana, and we are not going to allow for any Ghanaian, any political party, any political organization to field as a candidate who does not have the character or the competence. Sena later on, Mube blame will be, we're not going to do that. We are not going to do that. Ghana folk are not going to take that. Say, for MPP for a year. MPP for it's 122 billion. 122 billion. 122 billion to over 600 billion. No. That's a statistical increase of 491%. 491%. Bahamas 90 to 9 billion to 122 billion was 1,355%. So, Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia from 122 to 600 plus, because it will be one term near a year 491% and still counting. Inti Mahama Deno, yeah, almost three times Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia did, statistically. So what I say. Now, Mahama debts near about 37 billion, because with a difference of 113 billion now divided by the average of dollar to CD rate now, about 3 CDs to $1 now. 3 divided by 113, which gives you about 37 billion. The percent what the numbers now say, namonkesi. And now offer 122 from 122 to 600 billion. No. A difference near about 478 billion cedis. 487 billion cedis no, at the rate for the last 7 years, year to 8 years, the rate has been average about 8.5%. Offers are rating as well, about 56 billion. Into the difference between NDC and the MPP debt accumulation, no, back 37 billion, back 56 billion. Into that, say about 19 billion of difference. So now 19 billion no kaine who say Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia will inherit Mahama debt. Inti interest on sa one debt na won entua no na ama Akufo-Addo nom den. Inti say who subtract Mahama interest no from Akufo-Addo 56 billion now, they are almost about the same. They're almost about the same. They're all bad voodoo daddies. Do the math. Obia ontuminka sa math in chono no yitiwi, because on tip math na say, but math na maya chono, because Mahama accumulated 113 billion cedis of debt, no, not the rate from dollar to cedi, no, it was 3-1 on average. Akufo-Addo then for the last 7 years about 8.5. 8 cedis, 50 pesos to $1. On average, say about 12 and a few cents, right? 12 and a few pesos. Into averaging about 8.5. Into 8.5 divided by 478, you know, about 56 billion. Into 19 billion difference, but 19 billion difference, no, that's with about interest and penalties and fees of about maybe 10 billion. Into yes, NPP for the also sing NDC for the, but and yet bebre bia sa wonano won a rip system no, a run system net down. And that's what it's the conversation say. What were they able to do? The 4 things that took us to, or friending, the 4 things that took us to IMF, which was the same 4 things that took them to IMF, no, has remained the same. It's been these same 4 factors that has taken us to IMF for 17 times. Inti bisa ho say NDC MPP Ghana fo mpanyifo abena eye den na saa nneɛma fo ya de bia de enko IMF want to miss san ne ya na adentin want to miss san ne. And the four things are, number one, high inflation. A better want to miss inflation if you don't produce anything. Niamana what the bahana nyawuna de way 99% of yen domestic market absorbed by China and the other foreign markets. Inti, if you don't make the product now they be out top band ton. How do you control the high inflation? You can't, because then the second factor is high debt. The reason it's a high debt, and then they say, yeah, Bobosiana Boat, I might just explain to you, Muhammad Jaya 37 billion. Akufo-Addo inherited 37 billion on one, so the become on it, do 56 billion. Inti, this is what has happened, and this is why this high debt, you produce, you need any local income, organic income. Inti anka Mahama, friend, Bahumia ba nena saying, Uncle Beka bibi, Sabinyansa, Sembi Mietia, as a son Beka, how we make income and how we eradicate corruption. Niame tu ipe nesesanka yi Bahumia banobeka. Wabeka niame who hears or the Enrico space through digitization. This guy has got to be, man, hey, Ghana for this or culture and digitization says this your economic whiskey or digitization or berako. Wabra ye wo in sase guho no ma yen to me and cultivating sasen. Say yakra mo akra banchi akra gari say yakra koko yakra broom and cocoa. Deng ne how yen say yakra koko. Deng ne how yen. Inti say yet now no ma say be kra na fe nipa kra ye be kra wons one form reprom and wo meye adwuma wo because obi aba be fi krom ha ko. Dana me share video bi to say share airport. We share airport every evening via planes eba KLM, Lufthansa. Then the Lufthansa, I don't think it comes. But airlines eba, them say 14 airlines every day in eba Ghana. What about 10 be ebe feni pan echo? Now, bro, foneba no be fire raw materials because you need leadership. One wo betina si adwene. Now, one do what person will win. Then, tin what person one day ne wo won team and say will win election. Then the world election more Emma will be a person on the new game plan and say how to win an election. Will be real sika. One na election easy. Emra me proven chair and say sika watch at election no. Wokonye fi here na. You don't ask questions. Na Bahumia banwa be me speech. Bola fusu speech amayeng say we should take sa speech your debate Kufuor so opinion one what echi DJ no so say oh Bahumia is the how can Kufuor do that to Ghana for say na Kufuor yam mau the love of Ghana for their mau no wo be ka sempa wo kobo ayi Bahumia now wo jeni echi say he's the best person to lead Ghana. How? Somebody who has failed miserably. Anka Ghana ye patient anka by now or damochre Ghana or ye patient and damochre CC. So I say inti high inflation, high debt, ye need foreign exchange reserve. Would need foreign exchange reserve at debia woko international commodities. Woko to woko commodities market say woko to ni ama womanga. As I said, who sika na wonang no na ye dollars na de kodigwa because we need dollars in reserves. Other need dollars in reserves because yen export bibia of value. Bibia 80% of your export cocoa oil and gold nina obroni no manipulate sa markets in my Ghana food need control. Now Baumia we say we babe friend and geopolitics genius. I will lead Ghana into the next millennium. No, Wona was a wooden geopolitics no. Why about the country and say yes, what person we or friending, what person we truck ne car send am gun now person an electric. Now last month or say 2 months ago, say now you must sign off young lithium. Lithium I had to battery near electric batteries near the bay EVs no. Maton Modia Mobruni must sign it off. Then how Sayan penny free. Then how Sayan penny free. Lithium my yes say more percent we change church na Ghana Casanam Ghana ye EV no. More the lithium nam inti say ya person call EV no. Mo I fed ye quack lithium no so if you bruni who you. So if you were who Bahumia Nyansa. Bahumia Nyansa. Now to work as Bahumia is up on geopolitics. Really? Are you serious? Ghana for now make kind of me boy mon can't. So the other thing is soon say you need any trade surplus. You need trade surplus. Bia. So we need trade surplus. Now we need foreign exchange reserve. What debts you high? Now inflation you higher. You will always go to the IMF. You will always go to the IMF. So you will always go to the IMF. In America, say they have known for yonks. Say problems see so 4 problems see, and they've allowed Ghana to go to the IMF 17 times. How on earth can we entrust them to young estate Ghana for? How can we entrust the same people who have brought us to the knees at IMF? What an embarrassment. Just say, what catching say, you go to IMF, now, I will IMF now, not what my conditions be to bring down the quality of life of your people. Conditionality at IMF, the man, you 10 beyond said, what about my life? Watch the web swim. Ghana for watch the one. No one my conditions, no one my conditions now. Then one could sika no could you near what the what about politics? One Diana said they want to stay in power, be in power, and just exploit the Ghanaians. We cannot allow. This is a time 2024. We need to strike. Ghana Food need to strike. Ghana Food need to send a strong message to MPP and NDC. Say, if you give us a bad candidate, we will punish you for that. Because not unless we do that, they will never stop doing it to Ghana Food. Into Ghana Food, me, Masama, me Baba Kancha Manin. So, Mr. Baumia Bayo also, imagine this. He takes pride in telling Ghana for say, Ghana Momo transactions is say, you know, a 1.93 trillion cedis. Just imagine. Baumia takes pride in telling us, say, through digitization, Momo transactions now up up to 1.93 trillion cedis. 1.93 trillion. Now, what can I say? Wow, Baumia with digitization into say Momo Juma. But the flip side of it is I get saddened by this. Because Adeba Mr. Baumia, Dr. Baumia Kaya, are yet aware of the effect. No kind said 90% of Ghanaians use Momo like their banks. Oh, that is so painful. Ghana Fu. If 90% of Ghana Fu use Momo as their banks, guess what? Not just said the fees collected by the aggregator. Aggregator na yet MTN for the most part, any Vodafone. One way aggregators, well, just say where you go between the customers, Ghanaian citizens, and their banks. Into the aggregator no, one not worry your friending. The aggregator nana say one will make sika on Ghana Foods. Just think about it. The aggregator. Now, America, and our baby, I mean, CBD, Central Business District, and the financial centers. They don't allow for a foreign company to come in to be an aggregator for their citizens. That is madness. Hey, Ghana for inti munim nere koso de. Ghana for munim nere koso. Do you understand what MTN and Vodafone means to Ghana for when it comes to Samomoyi? Do you know how much money they are raking from Ghana for? Sanka yem banking system ya. Sa sika ina ye sika SSA every cycle yem banking system. Now what Freebie be said average balances, daily balances, the average balances. Sika biya ewo into accounts no. Onipa di sika kugu account mo enye ni na no yi. Oja obi. Nti sika na oja ono. Na nka banks no so invest on the stock market and the local investments, commodities. So municipals. What can say municipal bonds normally are they? And on what the development. Oh, what year renovation Akusubo Bridge, what year Accra Tema motorway. Says can be what the year what the toll is so no way you can what the Gusa municipal bond no. Now dividends no way chia to wanga eto sa bond ni bi. Sana way yen wa bruchi no be bianing. So na den na says sika no what the akoma MTN. Na MTN what catch is Philip Proud say what digitization a wayen what one ma ohoho okromfo sekan no odi gwawo wo ye proud say wo na ma na sekan wo nim say odi gwawo ma odi twitwa wo ma odi wiawo service a MTN ye magana for necessary Ghana institution financial institution na ya on say wo kra no you have the the Ghana montima se wate mesra mo montie me asema meke okay. You took almost 22 billion cedis to reform the banking sector. Who's the banking sector with problem? You reform it. You don't decimate it. What for 22 billion cedis? Now, would they decimate banking sector? What bra SSL will reform? Will reform ya? And Kesika we hear I say the reform about 9 billion cedis. When you use our strategy, no, name what decimating no, what close to one, say what you were can depositors car, no work banks and it say banks now I am more some numbers you are the mines 1.9 trillion now in Momo now no year on your bragging rights no. Onim said go ogu ne banks no internet nipa no at default to Momo for transactional purposes. One business. You shoot yourself in the foot and you laugh. So obi amautio anya wonang na odebo. Wudi kumaboa ana wudi kumobi opeso attack anya won hu na odebo. Now the one mautio you feel proud say what digitization na ma MTN forward to me move from baby 400 and something million. 400 something billion to 1.93 trillion cedis, and you feel proud and you don't understand what you did. Wouldn't say one kasa now I say what economic market. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Because sa young banks no I say said then cranka wona na abre we bi disika be kwa kotum say sika no de akotum woman 50 cedis no de kotuma okwa no akoyi 10 cedis bi na aka 40 na ebeka wo no bank ni to me fa no invest no nya kakra no ma ona na no so kakra. That is how you build, you develop nations. But what decimates you cannot be ni hon wako bobusion na wo dia say wo banks na one ma foreigner aba no abeye a payment aggregator wabɛyɛ nsianan mu ama wo banks no ogye sika fi wo ma ho no no hold no de ye ni business no nya interest sika no nso a no ɔde kɔ sa you just don't understand obusiafo name y'all say Ghana name y'all because this is serious stuff, man. 90% of Ghana fully use Momo like banks. That's a serious statistic. Inti abusiafo na me the American chairman say makasa kakra, but to build a totally new Ghana eye Kofi Korankye and in our pamfo baby epese ye de Ghana kom me pese me ti hu kakra kire mu eye niam ebisa pe niam ebisa ne den as I say you change constitution sana me ba be as president first step first year you be change constitution ni NDC ni MPP be catch so piano no ntumi yet because on pese we did the say Kofi Korankye ba obe change constitution but eno ne ba ye be ye obi ntumi stop here because an item ye a referendum or so Ghana for ne ba be referendum and ye parliament until you be change constitution. Number 1. Number 2, constitution no now what they bokron and get away with it. You be stop one. You be changing constitution. Number 2, you be eradicate corruption. You be ye corruption if you hope. And then young pe nearby corruption you be ye if you hope in 3 ways. First way, criminally nature say who we are the pet or be one prosecute or the watum. And so when you interest penalties account what's an at the mark now the issue answer. So and it the first way. Send a mechanic you eradicate corruption, let's say 3 ways. Criminally, administratively, and offending me battery you. Criminally, administratively, and good. Criminally, administratively, and psychologically. Into criminally, and say we are your bachelor near the watum. You better prosecute near the watum. Second one, administratively. Now, administratively, and they say you use cash. Ebe electronic money. And if you run, you pay no fancy institutional infrastructure. Bebiano, you be institutional infrastructure. Institutional infrastructure ne akande a wode ye adwuma abefo nyuma se na niama beko wano fefe na ya institute ye the systems special bebia systems no abefo free a we be hye niamam well a performance behavioral mechanism so no bruni kanene nim say no can retrieve performance just say na utu anamon performance behavioral say na usuban te mechanism bi just say abefun free what hye niamam na etumi dan niama mawo niama say na niama be ye in the future ebe predetermine niama mawo say na ube fiade na se na onim se ade no ubenya se eto no wode ye hyehyɛ wa abruchiri so because eno no emma a level of certainty in bibia wo ye binti na de bia we keso bruni de otumi kanim na ereba wo wi asen sa na oye ne niama ne no ne ye ba be wa ha nti ye be into two systems wo be bia Ghana CC no personality na run young organizations near agencies and yet consistent and yet reliable. So until you be here if you near the systems I share. And no making sure say corruption no what don't sako can be pet a bachelor adding to because yeah the DLT distributed ledger technology. A ya be from free a niama for free BBC algorithmic code. Just say BBA we be a register na ebe tone no ebe ma algorithm no be area, person, time, BBA specific, transaction specific. Nti enye duplicatable. Be to be nang number bi nye say oh I didn't say 2 na me ye ni 8 na me wi a 6 was so there be obechiro. So institutional infrastructure, distributed ledger technology, a third level. So na niama ye beyen obien to me in hwi wom. Nti ene ye krombono be ye be ye fi ho kra. And a third level in it psychologically they say infrastructure and sectors that work on in now you be make sure say curriculums are we use no the chire niama na na e best curriculums now you be using na be curriculums are ebe boa na nipa bete niama say no bia be who say your loyalty party or not anything else. Be loyal to Ghana. She Ghana ye di Ghana ni because enye Ghana nka wuni ha. Sa psychological conscientization just say ye be dang ni padrin di woman ni no. Fear kindergarten ye be few asia kopim se obenyinga. So inti wonam kwan ho a billboard ebo down ho programs where you with TV so kasa work on radio sunyano the best son na consistent to loyalty to your country. Inti sa anya may be saying the babe sisa na first one a criminally no wunnim na don sa can be and say o can now bo o man na kron punishment a wubenyan wurin ko bobusi wo obi o hwekra no because me de men ko yebi say krom ha nkofu dinkwayasem obia wodia they get away with it neme drive akwa bi gina mani mebo aben wo film say me kobo aben no kra no boafu ogina hoto no bo asidi ni nkomo wie yansa na otu nam say yi mini abotere a obi na okokon na obi akopra ani na emfa bibia ama so eno na ekoso obia boafu nti obia hwe obia bufu nti wanya abotere pe no akwa bibia wonye nti yesremo obi enya abotere. But sa lawlessness no and in it is a degradation of young moral standards no ba sa enije fiase san okronu eniti na akọ airport a obi a pese ofi omanyi wo fia na kodu abrochire wo say hey say na nipa tibo abrochire ni fe kwa wo bedu Ghana lawlessness obi ayo no pe obi wo drive no obi akate wo koka no aya wo obi ayo no pe want now man musa as I say yen leaders no what to me ma respected ba what to me ma nipa regarded ba in dear you respecting penyufo you respecting yem ye chere mo fra na de no as I say wo ye eno na chere say you build your man iti me say na me kind na niam bi sa yen ye be yen den you be change constitution. You better eradicate corruption. And number 3, no matter choose any you better eradicate corruption. And number 3, no, threesome. If you granting a threesome, a nije, a didida, a didida, yempo how be so. Until third thing na ye be ye the baby change Ghana crown eden. Yebe institute a national development plan. Manifesto sa political party CD bashishe nkuna ya tro. Eye niama wode ba be wie sika wo Ghana. Wode be wie sika. Wonim se wode be wie sika. Mahama ba ontumi nye siring se emfanse sa Ghana. Ontumi nye siring because oni agenda bia se or be build bibia na wo ho kakra no ba be titi. Me na me catch them. Na ye mistake near them up. And you fe wo man mu bra mo bebre ni nipa bre ba bebre wo man. Mahama when ya catch the NC, one man honeymoon. Or do man crowd fiasi, a word in honeymoon. O ninim debut or the repa. More than ever, disaster will strike in Ghana. Mina made them catch them. Will be this kind of keke no one akọ send MPP for di awon jawe saa no wore ba be ye ni nti obi onam ho mahama ma onim no wore ba be nyanti no ye mahama nipa be 5,000 pe no person what down on money na ebutu mama ye say mistake for them giving us mahama. Let's punish them. No one who say don't take Ghanaians for granted. As a city stop sudden, you cannot take Ghanaians for granted, and the only way we could send a strong message and say, "Oh, my bad candidate will punish your party." That's it. Give us a bad candidate, we'll punish your party. So Kofi Kranten ba no anye na okeso obeye. New Vision Movement, one scrap in Ghana politics move, obia and can assemble. Inti Institute of a National Development Plan, then ye babaye, obusia fumuti ha na nije na baba, na mawie. Niama 10 in ye beye. Be kind of shroud near call. Niama 10, no first one ye ding. Housing, ye be many pa a dang, ye be see a dang any parts in him. Na enquires will be a assassin was dang, Yancy be any. If you say what assassin dang, I was say assassin. Na hin Adriano, so be a better assassin, ebedu bed, Adrian, ye dear Adriano, ye be dear Adriano. Do you know what I Obia reto asase asidanga ebedu baabi no yenya nsu yenya baabi nua madwene ho ahu saa nti eye government asede say onu no osidan no osi a onsi na entre o osi kosoro because soro de onyankopon ho de yekọ nti na abrochiri wo sidan na say yande eno anso obi asi one story kan etarefom yekọ mepei flood by nsu no ndotedan ni na amem na egu fam eno so yeden esisi ejai saa de ne ye ensase na nkrofo to no woton ne ade ne yebejai government to ja asase a we si kosoro 70 story obi anya na apartment every floor bia be se nipa 10 15 families no what team oba down na why shopping mall why food republic nipa to nyang wo hodi shopping mall wo ho and sorry wo ho schools wo ho bibia wo ho nti wote asa dan no mu a wonko ba bia wo ye adwuma ko digwa ye bribia wo dan no sa mo wa prochiri nen ada ni entumi nye bi nti wo betumi asidan ba akopɛ asalam dan funa wo dan wokɔ akokomlemle funa wo dan ba ako wokɔ adabraka funa wo dan ba ako na isevun sase housing obia benya dan atenem na bonten kiosk mudan yejai containers mudan yejai otu container na akuti afi waduo yejai ibisia dan palma wo hall wo living room wo toilet enye ba umia di bia osidan no wo north akosi toilet wo south osekọ obefi north obedu south no asai wo ho nyanse bia anim ba umia tie nti housing. Second thing, your healthcare. So bia kodu ayaresa wo behwen yare ben na ye se wo diabetes we hear dialysis government yina yito baby government ma ye duan pedi nti nipa anyare na nipa kakra bi a ebia wo be yare no na ye yi na de ahwe wo ho ato wo hia se wo yare na fe ye ti ben wo ni sika do be he wo nti wo be how enu kra ma nipa wu mo yeyi won kai se Kofi Kranten de edidi da ne ahoto so edidi da ne ahoto wunni how say we yare said government na behwe sa necessary ye ne because government wo sika watoto ne niam ye nti 2 healthcare 3 employment in a bifi hinaba ye ba invest $10 billion into agriculture every year for the next 10 years 10 billion agriculture and the sector say research and development pharmaceuticals banking real estate freight, transportation, food hubs, restoration, nurseries, processing. Oh, a year be brief, more than 15. Into every sector in agriculture and also you're behind power. Beyond so 15 sectors ne beyond so there were in a region beyond. So the amount of security agriculture, Ghana is the number 1 in the world. Hub for organic produce. Ghana, ye plains are it took abruchi dim brode ne bayire koma won abruchi ne samba. Sani eba be ne ye hub, ye be see a hub wo Ghana. A so sing hub no a be se fitin kran kotema. 1 hub. Ni eba be ye mu ba be drum. Nti employment de ye ba absorb youth ne work ye be absorb ye be no aba Ghana yi nye pa ye end the numbers with into ye promises ye vision na ye to kwan akobia se bebia ne won adwene sebe akotena se na won ahwe yen plans mu aka se na mokwa wo Ghana sa mukoye yi wa Africa wow sa ye di niam ne gu form ye sang niam ne gu form a be won a wontie bi na mon kan kire won a wo se wo ye next thing ye be ye fi housing ye call healthcare ya ba employment into ye be ma education ye relevant oman ben na what say wo unemployment graduate unemployment then minti bi krada Ghana de wo ko school na akoye graduate we na we a why you unemployed yanse bi anim obi ani ho no mo be graduate or be unemployed wo ba be we school no na wo dan e chire twan we say we school na pe company bi ba be so san way wa abrochiri ning me time na me wo me ye yi wo friend sophomore na me nya adwuma me graduate before me graduate no am me full scholarship well and be Chase JP Morgan Chase na manufacturers Hanover na be Chemical Bank na be Chase Bank na be JP Morgan Chase so san when say nipa ti education be ma relevant na nipa atumi aye ko education a one year education a wope na what the nyanko so one ko into fields a wope enye fields a available na mu fields a wope sani be the next thing a ye be connect telecommunication who need telecommunication who so be a 24-hour economy who are you kidding telecommunication who need telecommunication who do mean a 24-hour economy major who hear fast speed internet who hear cheap data nipa ye calls no ye transactions near they were bear from free zone as I say cheap no won't mean yet 24-hour economy Mr. Mahame ya bremo ni atoro na mudin tia de na se wo cash mo ano na mo so mo can be keke wo pese o ye me listen I've lived in New York most of my life minim 24-hour economy I work in a 24-hour economy UPS me na me manager ho me ye adwuma UPS na a 24-hour run economy so tia say nti minim na America me ka telecommunication transportation and also near the back one wouldn't 24-hour economy bisana no ye wo mass transit system and I work as a mass transit system trains are equity beti one your networks are every corner of the town no trains ko underground you will be Ghana into who ye 24-hour economy now truck driver now why you do from 6 a.m. to 10 o'clock no or no now person stay on and now be a whole new set of truck drivers so once will be run from 10 p.m. no to 6 a.m. the next morning and you're realistic So I say, we need mass transit system operated by the government. Wouldn't to me in yet 24-hour economy because we need network transportation. And the number one thing that Chinese if we establish and would to me a big send why you be 24-hour economy. Then here I would take 24-hour economy. Inti Moma NTSE 24-hour economy. Inti telecommunication, transportation, yaba security. Say foreigners, Africa for dana metimike mu akwabi de spectacles about the woman we mentioned by force or return spectacles among shades. I'm say massa. Then now ye my names are on TV. Shall me no feel enuga. Then ye refine. Just say oh yeah ofi se malio se hill. Let me say I no bedu Ghana just was throw keke. So yeah am robber, so yeah deng. So foreigners abegua OCBB ye ECOWAS no ehu emoyen say ya ye wo Ghana emoyen. When you system see you don't bring people in because it creates chaos. Except what tight systems. What tight systems are what control over your masses are. And how many people say ECOWAS. And yet our system here we say ECOWAS. What is wrong with you guys? What one of the MPP, NDC, and MPP for more policy keke. Inti yandi masa yen obi antwe makrom ha meye rofu. ECOWAS no ye be put hold on sa ECOWAS privileges na nkrofo tumi ba okrom be yen kwase da bi obi ankono krom ye build ye man wie ye build wie ni ye put yen systems together mo betumi aba. Say your time of building. Most munko krom na munko dua mo banche ne mo ade wo ho. Yenso ye be yen de wa ha. Ye mpo how. Ye ni abre. Nti enoning security na wie security ye be empower yen systems near integrity police soldier military ni na police na water immigration all the sectors now you be integrate one. We are Cronfo, we are on an integrated national ID and address system. Baby I could be no obetraco or friending eye detection, cornea detection. Una baby which me saw was cutting. So untumin kwaye boni bia any insecurity, be upgrade to a whole different level. Near empower all the borders. And we film market. Neto subio ye markets. No, if security ye be recreation. As I say ni penny J. Mr. Mohammed so be 24-hour economy. Yang ye be 6-hour economy. One country lunti ye be 6-hour economy. In the advent of artificial intelligence, virtual reality, augmented reality, cellular intelligence, no, you don't work more, you work less. In Ghana, we're gonna work less and live more. You be work less, you live more. Into 8-hour work period, no, you be just crack for 6 hours, but we're gonna live more because production be on a whole different scale. Production be more because we use artificial intelligence into what productivity, no efficiency numbers now be possible. Why do you need a 24-hour economy? Who wants to work more? It's not about working more. It's about making more. Hey, concepts. Media. Concepts. Into anonym recreation. You say ni penny J. Into ni papa give develop tourist sites. There's going to be an explosion of hotels. Well, amusement parks, water parks near day, zoos, what call night safaris near day call friending Singapore call her night safari. I do go far by 11 p.m. Na men namgurem miti tremu na train no namgurem near day ukwanwe lion ukwanwe elephant near day nam say what's this near bi Ghana. One gwani na de aye pepper soup. yɛni saa nneɛma bi hɔ recreation ne bi ne Singapore fo nankasa koraa no sɛ na kyɛ sɛ wɔhoahoa saa nneɛma no ɛɛfɛ kwa so nti yɛbɛma recreation sɛ Ghanafoɔ ani bɛgye akokɔ places mmɔfra menkɔ baabi nhu sɛ mmɔfra di agoro wɔ water park so wɔwɔ amusement parks ne adeɛ aden dɛn na ɛhaw yɛn yɛbɛyɛ saa nneɛma no nyinaa bi na nipa Ghanafoɔ nankasa yɛni agye not necessarily even tourism for outside Esquimpo yɛn Ghanafoɔ no ɛsɛ sɛ we deserve to be happy anigye ɛne yɛdidi daa Kofi Granting ɛno akyi markets ne den markets ne sɛ baabi a wɔtɔn nneɛma shopping malls no mu ne ade Guaso wokɔ Brazil na wokɔ Brazil Guaso no stores no ayɛ cubicles wɔ bathrooms wɔ halls baabi wɔ eating areas a wɔn atɔn aduane wɔ hɔ wotumi tena cafeteria hɔ wɔ hɔ wɔ friend microwave wɔ hɔ wotumi yɛ aduane kitchenettes wɔ hɔnom for sections biara wotumi kɔyɛ wɔ wo relax wotie mu relax na wo TV na de woyɛ adwuma wɔ Guaso why amenities ama wo nneɛma ba ɛkɔ loading bay na when load no wɔde akɔgu storage facility ama no unlock time do a wakɔ na do code wakɔbue wayi wo nneɛma kyɛ sɛ ɛyɛ fɛ kwa wonam gua no so a bebia tile kɔ abobloshi market kɔhɛ wo nan bɛpori ɔbo bi wɔ fam wobɛba na wo nan nyinaa wanhyɛ mpaboa papa wobɛba na wo nan mogya wonam ayi Guaso wɔ Ghana wobɛka sɛ wonam Iraq you are at war why woantwe yɛ kura dua bi awɔ wɔtue da no menam hefa Mokola ne yɛsɛ ne dua bi abɔ me ha me sɛ ei da asɛm ni well just say young life na yɛ hazardous yɛ an endangered species throughout but bia wonam Ghana bia a hazard why now Baba catching is wopɛ sɛ wobɛyɛ president bio Mahama and don't bring yourself you failed go retire yourself why retire you better retire the youth are going to retire you Mr. Mahama Mr. Bawumia Dr. Bawumia the youth are going to retire you because you failed Ghanaians you were given to us by the MPP and we are going to punish the MPP and the NDC for giving us failed products I am serious we will punish you for giving us MPP and NDC for next time think about me as a candidate because if you give Ghanaians a failed product mono be dealy sani burning into anone markets last one and a functional CBD in a central business district. This is where private sector meets the world. You will be Ghana. Baby, I private sector we're bustling near Makoso transactions I can say. Ko Shanghai na ko he won CBD. Ubegwan hey. Ko Shanghai na ko he won CBD ho na Shanghai Tower see. Elevator woman ko 39 kilometers per hour. Elevator no wo Shanghai Tower mu eco speed sen yen train. Sa train go na makofa abasi say mu di train bi aba mu de ba beda da Ghana for massa emfo mo buy mu se mo be sky train mu anye mo sound the sa train go na ba ma paint ho baby red gold and green one dum light nti what men can word light nti so also generator multimen can so also generator nti mo de more relax na but so generator oh Ghana nti na asema abani nti multimen can menim say multimen can but say no one do light nti perhaps obeso generator no I adwuma nti wontɔmbɔ so transition will take about 5 minutes from oh gosh. Yeah. Nti montombɔ ase man. Montombɔ ase man na Ghana the see everybody's on the schedule. Everybody's on the schedule. We do light to her. A channel will be light to her. We do light to her. A channel will be light to her. Yeah. Lights na or himself or the surgery nti menim sɛ motemenka nam sɛ motemenka moment. Acho mo has generator na receiver. Yes, Edamasi say munya break. Edamasi say munya break man. Okay. Edamasi say munya break. Also generate NT yenya light. Ghana for you. Small sanity. Nti the 10 things say to build a total new Ghana no. Niama to build a totally new Ghana, no. Niama 10. First, change the constitution. Second, eradicate corruption. Third, institute a national development plan. And then Niama 3, and I institute a national development plan. No. Niama yebeye housing, healthcare, employment, education, transportation, telecommunication, security, recreation, build markets, and put together a functional central business district. This is what we are going to do for Ghana. This is the bold outlook. Any policies are yet back. This is our vision. This is what you do when you want to develop a nation. And yet come out with a sloganeering, come out with, oh, yeah, per se, and then you pass now what bokron. Now we bequeath the country with hundreds of millions of debt. Here now person will be here because more baby. So this is what Yang Yebabe as president Kofi Granting na Yang Yebabe a series Niama 3 change the constitution, eradicate corruption, institute a national development plan. Ebe take care of 10 things: housing, healthcare, employment, education, telecommunication, transportation, security, recreation, markets, functional central business district. Ghana is built. Ghana is built. Yes, imagine if we added value to 80% of your exports, oil and gold, in one term of 4 years, every year, Biano, in 2022, you have $6.8 billion of gold. You have $5.2 billion of cocoa, of oil. You have $2.7 billion of cocoa. Who can you now when you have $14.7 billion times a value add factor of 10? When you have $147 billion. 1 year, $147 billion. In Tinyama 10 year, if we put 10 billion, 10 billion, 10 billion, 10 billion, 10 billion, 10 billion, we will still have 47 billion left for the year. Do another 147 you, considering say we didn't have any growth. Come on. This is not difficult. It requires common sense. That's all it requires, because you could buy competence. If you have competence, you could buy. If you have common sense, you could buy competence. You need the competence, to give you the judgment to assemble the people who know That's how it works. It's not that difficult. Obi nim. No pun intended to Obi nim also. But Obi for nim. No bi no nim no. We can pay for their service so may add in a maye. Until then, ye ni excuse biya. Inti abusianfo me de say ne medemo ya tumi akasa de wie. Don't believe the hype with Mahama. And it's it. Listen, Bibia Mahama Bekai Amufu say a joke. Ebi Mahama is a nicer person on your own kind of cinema, my Baumia kind of. But the results are going to be the same. Matter of fact, Sana Baumia say Niama Faye, Mahama is going to have the worst outcome because they're not coming with a development agenda. They're coming with a squandering agenda. Inti Super road is your face. They say we have everything to make a prudent decision for 2024. Don't let Ghana down. For my let Ghana down. We have Yama Ghana suffer do. Yama Ghana ni meguasi do. Ghana ma bread do. Korese wo ye yenga mia ayakayaka de wo Arabian countries. So all over the world, Ghana folk, we are at the bottom of the social ladder. Baby, abekubia wo po ni ade enye fe. Mama yenye young man ye na won e wa brochira won so akoye adwuma won abre a wo de support yen won tumi mrefie. Na won so won media home kakra. Na enye fe. Nti menim se obi wo person can be menim se Gladiator obi a wo nom Frank, I don't know if you put the link up. We've gone an hour and 38, but Ubi Pesel can be here. Gladiator, I'm going to put you up if you want to say a few words, and then we're going to go. Gladiator, we can't see you, man. Let's see. Put some light on. Speak up, Gladiator. You on? Okay, Gladiator. Okay, man. Couldn't. Ubia Pesel baby for the next few minutes because we've gone an hour and 39. It was intended to be an hour and a half. We've gone a little over an hour and a half. So we want to round it off. Not unless somebody wants to come up and say something or ask a question. We're going to call it a night. Frankie, I don't know if you have any comments that you want to put up. If not, then we are going to leave it at that. abusuafo yɛrɛ mo ase yɛmpɛ sɛ yɛware because we say Ghana for you need data. This year I was going to light. I'm running on generator now. So Gladiator, you want to come up? Okay, so introduce yourself and ask your question or make your comment. Oh, Yanto Casano. Yanto Casano. But your check who speaker no I. Who mic no maybe. Hello? Yeah, yeah, I'm going to call it a night, unless of course somebody has something that they want to share with us. If not, Frankie, we are gonna. But listen, it's been a pleasure. Thank you, thank you so much, Mr. Abe. Hey, ma'am. Ghana can be a better place and will be a better place. Yep. Yeah, listen, we have to go out there and push our message. We're going to end up being triumphant, I know in my heart, because Ghana for we say Ghana for so say Adepa, we also deserve Adepa. So men drive with Dubai, men take Porto, men nam kwan so abekas men nam what they tiles more the tiles now for the one them smooth. A beer when you have flowers. A beer when you have flowers. Nice. Ghana. Oh, good. Just a wood nama. And so hang when he say, cause Porto beer baby foul when you ma ube tumuno. Quano qua water Porto broom. Say, hey, you're in Ghana. And that one my warning. Anyhow, Dachi, Ichiao, we want Dubai buildings and roads in Ghana, no problem. Let's roll this thing fast because we don't want to go any more than we already have. And let's call it a day. Rosalie, with KK, everything is possible. Ghana work again. Ghana surely can work again. I don't even understand what the difficulty is, man. I really don't get it. When you're a watchmaker, now per watcher, you just go to a place that make watches and you buy one. Indeed, then stopping, if we make the money, what is stopping us from buying the engineering, the expertise, BBI pay for the people to come put it up in Ghana for us? What's stopping us? Gladiator, last call. Make your statement. Yentio. Yeah, what mic? There's something with your mic. Yeah, Yenti. Sorry, Yenti. All right. So, listen. Let's call it a night because we don't want to go past. But it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for sticking here with me. Let's share the video. Let's put it out there. I'm not even going to start on a new topic, but we'll see you on Monday. Thank you so much. As always, I'm your steadfast advocate for outstanding leadership. Live abundantly and prosper. God bless you. God bless our homeland, Ghana. So, Frank, take it away.
Oh, Ghana. Oh, my Ghana. My country, Ghana. My motherland, Ghana. Ghana. Is this the country our forefathers shed their blood for? Is this the Gold Coast, now Ghana, our warriors leaders fought for? It's a questions to all of us. Oh, my home Ghana, my motherland Ghana is moving backwards. No jobs in the country. Children are dying on the streets. No homes for the less privileged. Poverty is killing us all. Kofi Cranton, a brave leader Kofi Cranton, come and save Ghana. Ladies are calling you, men are calling you, old men are calling you, and youths are calling you. Kofi, a visionary leader Kofi Cranton, come and save Ghana. Central region is calling you, Greater Accra region is calling you, Eastern region is calling you, Western region is calling you, Quarter region is calling you, Oti region is calling you. Kofi Cranton, a visionary leader Kofi Cranton, come and save Ghana. Ahafo region is calling you, Ashanti region is calling you, Bono region is calling you, Bono East region is calling you, Western North region is calling you, Savannah region is calling you. Kofi, a wise leader Kofi Cranton, come and save Ghana. Northern region is calling you, Upper West region is calling you, Upper East region is calling you. Kofi, a brave leader Kofi Cranton, a visionary leader Kofi Cranton, a wise leader Kofi Cranton, come and save Ghana. Adrias, Mofraina, Utina, Nagana Fuina, Mofrana for Daddy Cranton, bra, and Mama Freya Dachin, I have faith.
Sims made it.
From
Quantum Rabaji Ghana Fuo.